why would you ask if I wanted to join your club if I'm already in a club? That's like going up to someone who's literally married and then asking them, will you marry me? Hi everybody, welcome back to my channel. My name is Rainy, and in today's video, I'm going to be going through your pet peeves and also sharing some of mine, because how could I not? If you want to participate in a video like this, make sure to subscribe so you can see when I post to my community tab, or you can follow me on Instagram at Stephanie Rainbridge. I also like to post my forms there. All right, without further ado, let's get into training so I can start reading these. So starting it off strong, we have when people chew aggressively and when people spit while walking down the street. Okay. This is going to be fun. This is going to be a fun video trying to read and run. So I have something called misophonia, which if you don't know what that is, it's a disorder where you have like, this is what Google says, you have like strong reactions to certain noises. Like for me, it's chewing, just any type of like mouth noise, really. Repetitive noises really gets to me. So I'm totally with you. I can't stand it. If you're anything like me and you have a lot of trouble at restaurants with either mouth noises or like the sound of like silverware like dropping on plates, or like kind of like screeching when they like cut on plates, I have headphones, or they're not headphones, but they're like earplugs, and I got them off Amazon. They're called like Loop earplugs, and they have seriously helped me. It basically like brings down the decibels of sound around you to make it like less overstimulating, which I know is like less in the realm of misophonia, but it's more like overstimulation for me. And I'm gonna be so real with you, things like that make me more likely to have a panic attack. So it's been really helpful for me to have those earplugs. And if you struggle with that, I'm gonna go ahead and leave a link to the actual listing on Amazon, just because I think my life would have been made a lot easier if I had just gotten those earplugs or known about them a lot sooner. I hope that is helpful for at least one person. And as far as like people spitting on the street, like really catches me off guard. It's only happened to me like a handful of times where I've been around people that do that, but like, I don't know, man. I don't really know why they feel the need to spit. Like, hear me out, like just swallow your saliva, you know? Which is like, I know, crazy suggestion, but you know, I digress. Okay, so here's our next one. This one says, biggest pet peeve, I cannot stand when people don't match on Star Stable. I'm guessing you mean like a single person, like they don't match their outfit. You know what? I used to be, I think, a little bit more like, I don't know. I paid a lot of attention to what other people were wearing, and nowadays I feel like I'm more so focused on myself. Which you might be looking at my outfit and thinking, Rainy, what are you wearing, girl? I really wanted to go out of the box. I really did. I wanted to try to challenge myself to use these shoes that I bought at the Rainbow Festival. And the only saddle that matched these boots was this one. And it had purple on the stirrups, if you can kind of see that. So I was like, okay, I need to use purple. So then I have this saddle pad, and I went with this like kind of cool toned purple hat, which to be honest, this outfit doesn't match the best when I look at it. I went for these like cream pants because it matches the girth. They're literally part of a set. The bows are to match my hair. I know it's a stretch, but like I couldn't find any bows that I feel like really matched it well and didn't overdo the purple. But yeah, I know it's a little crazy, but I just wanted to challenge myself. You guys may not like this outfit, but like I'm kind of rocking with it. Do I love it? Do I think it's like flawless? Absolutely not. But you know what? I think it's good enough, and I'm happy wearing it. All right, so on to the next one. When you're in Hollow Woods and you can't find the garden powder or whatever it's called. Oh my gosh, when I tell you, I've gone through so many freaking leaf piles just for it to be like jute or chamomile. Is it chamomile or chamomile? I never say chamomile, but in that moment I did. Who am I? But like I'm totally with you, my friend. I'm totally with you. I know what your frustration is like. I experience it whenever I'm in the Hollow Woods. I just run through like every freaking leaf pile I can. I don't know if you have your stuff upgraded all the way, but if you don't, you might want to get on that, because then like I think you're like more likely to get garden powder from leaf piles. Correct me if I'm wrong, please. Okay, so this one says, clubs that give members 0 time to buy the outfit/horse. I think it's super important to be willing to wait for your members to get the entire outfit. I also really appreciate when members are willing to communicate like where they're at with getting it. Like, oh my gosh, guys, I only have 2 more items. I just have to get the hat and the shirt, and then I have the full club outfit. Or they're gonna say like, okay, it's gonna take me about like 5 weeks to be able to buy everything, but I'm working on it. You know, as long as they like say something something, because some people, I've had experiences where they don't tell you anything about kind of where they're at with buying it, and they've been in the club for like 5 months and they still don't even have like the horse. And it's like, what have you been doing? You know what I mean? All right, on to the next one. People who walk slow. I am in a race at all times. Also, people who chew with their mouth open. So let's start with the first thing. I am with you. People who walk slow, I would not say I have long legs. I would not say that. I am 5'3". I feel like I'm pretty evenly proportioned as far as like I don't have a super short torso and long legs, or short legs, long torso. I just feel like I'm like middle of the road. I walk fast. Like, I think because my stride is shorter, I'm the kind of person that like I walk with purpose. Like, I'm just not like lackadaisically walking. No, I'm walking to get to where I need to go as soon as I can, you know, without seeming like I'm, you know, running away from a crime. You know what I mean? Like, people who are like walking with me places, they'll be like, why are you walking so fast? I'm like, this is my normal gait. This is my normal gait. I also really struggle with being in public places sometimes. So like getting from point A to point B as quickly as possible, so I don't have to like worry about people perceiving me in that amount of time. Like, I'm just booking it. You know what I mean? That's just how it be. And then the people who chew with their mouth open, bro, really gets me, especially with the misophonia. It doesn't help. Like, when you can hear like, I don't know, like the sticky sound of the mouth and like half chewed food, like the sound of like the saliva in the mouth, just I'm getting like a cold chill thinking about it. I hate it so much. I really do. I think some people are so oblivious to them doing it. Really are so oblivious. Oh.
Bagel tier. Put it reverse,
Oh my god, I remember reading this one. Oh my god, this one is so good. Like, I completely relate to this. So I'm gonna read it while I stand here because I
can't run. Okay, I can't do it.
So this one says, this is kind of controversial. All right, we're starting off on a good note, but I don't really like the kinds of pro players who have amazing horses and amazing stats on their tack and outfit who go to every single champ. It's because I feel like they win every time. I understand that they want their ribbons and stuff, me too, but I feel like I never have a chance when they are there. It's like, you win every time. Don't you have enough ribbons? And then they brag sometimes about winning. Like, come on, stop right there, Buster. Thank you so much for reading Jessica Strawberry Heart. Jessica, I'm right there with you. I literally am, because okay, you might be thinking, Rainy, you're literally level 25. What are you talking about? I don't care that I'm level 25. There have been other level 25s at a champ, and they're there for blood. They are there for blood. And it doesn't even matter if I'm level 25, because they're like freaking infallible with their freaking shortcuts. They just don't mess up. Is infallible the right word? You know, when was the last time I did a vocab lesson? I don't know, but there's no time like the present. I'm gonna be so real with you guys. Sometimes I go to like quiet servers just to do a champ because I'm really not that great with shortcuts. I'm not. It doesn't even matter that I'm level 25 or if I bring a maxed happy horse, like I will mess up. Something's gonna happen and I'll mess up. So sometimes I just have to accept my inability to lock in at times and just, you know, make it easier for myself by going to those dead servers. So if you've never tried that, highly recommend. Where do I want to go? You know what? I'm calling pickup.
Let me live.
Okay, just let me live. I'm calling pickup. We're gonna do Steve's and go from there. So let's go to the Steve's Farm Rice. You know, guys, I really like the new Steve's. I know it's not even new anymore, I guess, but like, I really like the update. Like, I love what they did with this place. Like, I don't care, you know, that it's changed. Obviously, I have such, you know, strong nostalgia for the old Steve's Farm, but truly, I think that the updated Steve's, it's just so pretty and quaint. I think that they did a really, really good job. Oh, this one's funny. I remember reading this one. I was going through them a while back, and this one was so funny. It says, an SSO when people spam global with club invitations like Stupid Palm Trees Legacy, Fun Dressage Club, New Just Made with Disc, say 818-773-737272 for invite, and 8383-73636272744. For more info, like, say it once every 3 minutes or so, not every 1.9393837 seconds. Thank you so much for all of the numbers. That was, you know, that was menacing. I am sure you did that to make me hit a tree. I'm just joking. I'm kidding. I'm pulling your leg. I'm pulling your leg, okay? Just relax. I'm pulling your leg. But no, that one's really funny. If you guys ever want to join Stupid Palm Trees Legacy, then you know what to say. 818-773-737272. Okay, so this next one is kind of a good one that I did want to touch on at some point. Thought about making a whole video on it, but you know, I really want to get a Dartmoor pony, guys. I really do want to get one, but I feel like as soon as I get one, I'm gonna regret it. They're so expensive. I want them to go on sale. Maybe I'll consider it if they go on sale. I'm gonna read this one before I start the race. Anyone who complains about the recent updates in SSO. Pretty much everyone disliked the Cloud Kingdom and its activities and didn't want the same thing again this year, but are now complaining and angry with SSO that it's gone. Like y'all literally wanted it gone in the first place. I'm gonna give my opinion and then I'll reflect on what everyone else is thinking, or the majority of people. I didn't really care for the Cloud Kingdom activities. I certainly didn't like the race, the rainbow race. That was very difficult for me and I just didn't enjoy it. I didn't really like having to replace the colors, and Cloud Kingdom itself did become quite repetitive and boring. So I really don't care that they didn't bring Cloud Kingdom back. I wish they weren't so elusive about like whether or not it's actually coming back. I've read their Instagram comments and they say things like Cloud Kingdom will not return as we know it. So what they're saying, in the way I'm interpreting it, is that Cloud Kingdom will return, but it won't be the same type of Cloud Kingdom that we experienced. So they're like revamping it. That's what I got from that. But I just, in my heart, I just don't feel like they're really going to commit to bringing it back. I don't know how to explain my feeling on that. I don't trust that it really will come back. And if it does come back, I don't think it's going to be next year. I really don't. Oh, where am I going? And if it does, pleasant surprise. And I really hope that they have learned from maybe the past where the old Cloud Kingdom lacked as far as like activities, maybe immersion, just stuff like that. You know what I mean? I was sick and tired of finding Mika's stuff. Like, I'm sick of it. And even this year, when you go down to see Mika and she's like, oh my God, will you help me find my stuff again? Girl, no, you are not Rania. Like, you are not blind. You can find it yourself. It's not like you're using your hot air balloon to go up to the Cloud Kingdom. Take your time and go find it yourself. I have better things to do. Thank you very much. You know, I'm gonna do the freaking windmill race and I'm gonna do the bunny race, and I hate doing them. I hate doing them so much. I don't like doing this one because it's a repeatable race, and I feel I'm a completionist, so when the exclamation just keeps popping up, it's very unsatisfying to me. It's very unsatisfying. But anyways, I'm not gonna diss anybody for their opinion about, you know, like how they feel about Cloud Kingdom having not returned this year. I just know that like it really sucked that we didn't get to use like summer tokens again, or have any. Did we used to like, did we hunt for rainbows during Cloud Kingdom time? Like I feel like there was something outside the map, like in 𝐕𝐝𝐻, that we would do and we would get summer tokens for, and then we could exchange stuff. Am I wrong? Am I remembering wrong? I can't really remember. I just thought that we, in this like time of the event, like we would have stuff to use summer tokens for, some type of like activity. But like now I feel like it's gonna be such a long time till we have another activity. You know what I mean? Like, when is the next event gonna be? Like Christmas time? That's a long time from now. That's like 6 months. I don't know. Maybe there's another event that I'm forgetting about that comes. I don't think I am, but please let me know. I'm just kind of bored right now with training and all of this stuff. But yeah, I really don't care that the Cloud Kingdom didn't come back this year, but it's just felt like a lot of buying, like a lot of stuff for sale to just drain my star coins out of me, which kind of sucks. So, oh my God, why did my Forms app close? Can you like not do that? Why did you do that to me? But yeah, anyways, here's the next one. People spamming. I know they think it's funny, but be so for real, it's super annoying. I know what you mean. I know what you mean. Actually, I think I'm gonna change my horse. If you guys are confused as to why I'm changing my horse, I have like a system that I do for training where I will train all of my untrained horses up to level 5. This just kind of like gives them like a little base level so they're not like, they can all gallop and stuff like that. I just tacked this horse up and brought it outside the stable just for it to become level 5 by just taking care of it. This horse is literally one of my all-time favorites now. She is. Wait, yeah, I'm gonna wear that. It kind of looks like Serenus. It looks like a little mini Serenus. Back to what I was reading. Spamming, it doesn't make sense to me. I don't know if it's just like an attention grab. I think that's really what it is, because why else would you do it? Like, you want people to get upset at you. You want attention. Do you want to be chat banned? Like, do you want to be muted? I don't really understand what they gain from that. If you are a spammer and you do that for sport, could you please explain what you gain from doing that? I'm very curious to know the story behind it. But honestly, if somebody's spamming on global, which for the most part, I'm not looking at global. I don't play this game with my chat open, hardly ever. And if I do have my chat open, I'm either looking in a group chat or club chat, because I'm either filming or at a club event. I'm not usually in global. And anyways, I'll just ignore the person. If they're spamming and I have to be looking global, I just ignore them. It's really the only thing you can do, because there's no reasoning with them. If you tell them please stop, they'll just keep spamming. They will. And if you say like, you're literally being so annoying, they're gonna keep doing it. They love getting you riled. They love ruffling your feathers, and they're gonna keep doing it. There's just no reasoning with them. I don't recommend trying. Okay, so I'm gonna read this response before I do this race, because I cannot read this and run. I'm not that talented. I'm an old player, but SSO is improving. They can't just keep the game at the graphics they were in 2015, so it's sort of annoying when someone has something to say about every single new update. There could be a new horse, such as an American saddlebred, and people would be like, bro, look at the way it moves. It's so stiff. But compared to the old horses, it's way better. I'm literally a yapper when it comes to complaining, but I love you so much, and you're my favorite SSO YouTuber. Firstly, thank you so much. That is so kind, and I really appreciate you and your support. And to kind of talk about what you spoke on, honestly, I agree. I think that this game is improving a lot. It really is. You know, all things aside, with like the Star Stable team drama on social media, or like the Cloud Kingdom leaving, the things that they did in Valedale with the system where you can like go through the different paths, I thought that that's really cool. It's been really creative. The only issue has been like the suspected of cheating things in the garden, which is very unfortunate. I know that they're supposed to be coming out with some more quests this summer for the main story, and I think that that's great. I was a little disappointed with this week's quest. It was very lackluster, and I would have rather just not had a quest. But the thing is like months from now, you know, later this year, let's say someone does those main quests and all the ones that they released to us coming up are out, they're not going to have to wait like we did. They're not going to have this cliffhanger that we just did, because some of us are already caught up on everything. So we're just waiting and waiting for the next one. And I'm sure it's hard on Star Stable to try to keep up with us, because some of us are chronic tryhards, which no hate, no shade. I'm the same way. As far as the graphics go, a lot of people have complained and said it looks like Fortnite, which I don't play Fortnite, so I don't really know what Fortnite looks like in game when you're actually playing it. But like Star Stable, it's a kids game for the most part, or just a younger audience, and like maybe late teens up to 17, and their graphics aren't going to be for everybody. Not every game is going to have super realistic graphics. Right now they're currently trying to increase like the graphics card minimum requirement, which is valid. They're probably just trying to enhance the look of this game and also just make sure it runs really well. If I'm wrong, please correct me. I'm okay with the graphics, personally. I really don't care. I don't expect them, like I've said before, to look like the new Avatar game. I'm getting so much deja vu right now, because in one of my like older videos, I was in this same area talking about that I don't expect Star Stable to look like the new Avatar game, and I was doing this same race, which is wild. I think that this area is so cute, and they're just updating things, and I don't hate it. You know, call me crazy. I think something that kind of throws me off is like the gray trees and like the almost teal colored leaves, and then you have like super green grass. Something about it throws me off. I kind of wish that some of the trees were different colors. You know what I mean? Like, well, I guess they do have like green trees like that, but like, I mean the big trees. Can you hear the freaking birds outside? They are making a racket. Why do they have so much to say? God, I'm trying to film. They're not a girl's girl. But no, yeah, I'm fine with the graphics. Really am. I love the way Steve's farm looks. I love the new Hollow Woods for the most part. A few things that I personally would change. I think that the new graphics, while they're kind of more cartoony and less hyper realistic, I'm fine with that. If that's the direction that Star Stable is choosing to go, then that's the direction they choose to go. If you don't like the graphics, don't play the game. If it's gonna bother you that much, just don't play. Was that kind of aggressive? I feel like that was kind of aggressive. I'm not trying to be aggressive. I'm not, guys. I'm not. Okay, moving on. So this response says live showing organizations for RRP, complete disaster, drama, favoritism. I really don't know a whole lot about the whole RRP live showing organization that you speak about. I don't have any experience with it really, but I have heard some things. I have about how like it's like the same people who win. I don't know. It seems frustrating to me. Like I don't know. Who is that? Look how cute they are, like sitting over there. I'm supposed to be doing a race. This girl's gonna pass me. Don't do it. She's faster than me. I bet she's on a higher level horse. I'm gonna guess the level, okay? 12. No. Damn it. 8. She probably thinks I'm a drunk driver. Eden, I can explain. No, but I feel like I would get super frustrated if there was a lot of favoritism going on and drama. I would just hate that. You know, I feel like there's enough of that in real life showing. You would hope that it wouldn't transfer to online realistic roleplay live showing. That is a mouthful. Please tell me that there's an abbreviation for that. Oh my god. But yeah, you would think that it wouldn't transfer to that, but apparently it has. Anyways, let's go ahead and move on to the next response. Okay, so this one's an SSO one. I let people send in like IRL or SSO related ones. It says, when you're standing clubless at Steve's or somewhere and you get a load of people asking if you want to join their club. Some don't even ask. They just send you a plain invite, then get all annoyed when you say you don't want to join. This reminds me, I kid you not, okay? I had just come out of my home stable one day. I was living my life. I was probably about to train, knowing me, and someone comes up to me and they're like, mind you, I'm on my main account, this account right here, okay? And if you don't know, I'm in a club, and the person walks up and they're like, hi, and I'm like, hello, and they're like, do you want to join my club? And I was like, no thank you, I'm in a club. And then they just ran away, plain and simple, ran away, which I'm glad they didn't argue with me, but it's like, why would you ask if I wanted to join your club if I'm already in a club? That's like going up to someone who's literally married and then asking them, will you marry me? What? Why would you? What? I wanted to like join a club on my alt account, but only for the purpose that I don't want to keep getting club invites. I don't. I saw this one club name, it's on Nightstar, and I absolutely love it. It's called Sparkle Slugs. If you own Sparkle Slugs, please can I join on my alt account? I'm joking. I'm joking also, but I'm not. Guys, the Baroness's Championship is in 5 minutes. Do you know what this means? We're going to a champ. Okay, so here's our next pet peeve. When people in SSO think anything they do in SSO amounts to anything IRL. Like, no, your massive stupid club isn't going to land you a job, Bethany. And yes, you will get bullied more because everyone thinks you're a knobhead. Okay, so here's my experience with these types of people. I have seen like people who own super big clubs, instead of being proud of it and like humble, they're just flat out cocky. They're just so cocky, and it actually bugs me. It really does bug me. Here's our next pet peeve. My biggest pet peeve in SSO is when I see someone riding a horse with an English saddle and they're using a Western bridle. Like, no. Alright, so moving on. I'm kidding, no, I literally do that all the time. Sometimes I feel like the freeness of a Western bridle where there's no noseband looks so cute and just like more casual with an English saddle. Do you think I'm going to win? Be honest. I'm on a level 5 horse. The odds
are not very great.
Oh my god. I'm literally gonna have a heart attack. You know what? Second on a level 5 horse, and her horse was level 14. You know what? I will take that. I will take it and run. Okay, I'm gonna include this one because I feel like I knew who put this, and I'm doing it for you, okay? So, analyzing poems for English. I do not care about the significance of Johnny's left toe. No, I do not know what it meant by the car moved forward, other than the car moved forward. This is a hot topic of mine. Sorry, poem lovers, but it causes me emotional pain. I know your pain. I had to do a lot of like analyzing when I was in AP English in high school, and I hated it. I am a creative writer at heart. I do not want to analyze pre-written text, and I'm so glad that I am done with that. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, please make sure to hit that like button. Maybe consider subscribing. If you want to follow me on Instagram, it is at Stephanie Rainbridge, and my TikTok is at @Rainbridge. If you have any video suggestions for what you want me to cover next, please make sure to leave a comment below, or just let me know some of your pet peeves. Anyways, guys, I will catch you all in the next video. Bye.